there's a great natural experiment you can do about the usefulness of AI. Is you can say to a computer programmer or survey computer programmers in general and so on and say, hey, has computer programming gone 10 times faster in the last year? Has it been 10x? Has it? No, it has not. It has not been 10x. It has not gone faster. We are limited by other factors at best, even if it is making programming faster. The thing has not happened. The natural experiment happened. We've done it already. Generative AI has been widely accessible for a long time. And what happened with it? Klarna fired all their customer service staff.
Yeah, and I made like 3 shit posts. Like,
I got a picture of Garfield with a gun. So, I mean, burning the rainforest is good.
Yeah, I made an image of an XL bully wearing a keffiyeh and a poppy waving a trans flag in front of the cenotaph. That was kind of worth it, maybe.
Maybe it is worth it then.
The endpoint is really just like overproduction of pregnant Sonic, right? That's when you've reached like unified intelligence. This is like the most perfect.
The MPreg revolution.
The most perfect pregnant Sonic.
Finally, Chris Chan has been automated. I want to go. I want to go back.
Don't we all?
I want to go back to saying hello again to the Bitcoiners. So Trump says, will the legends please stand up? Oh, everyone's standing anyway. That's nice. I used to say sit down, but it's nice when they stand, including Tyler and Cameron. You know who that is? Winklevoss. And the way he says Winklevoss. Tyler and Cameron, you know what it is? Winklevoss.
Winklevoss.
Late Bay Army Hammer, very hungry guy.
We could eat him up. These are great guys. They look like male models, but with a brain, you know? They're male models with a big, beautiful brain.
He's so gay. You know, I take back the stuff that I said about him being sourceless. When he turns it on, you know, it's on.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I watched this speech. I was like, hey, you're seeing a little of the old razzle dazzle, the musical theater razzle dazzle.
Why does they put like a Cassie elderly gay man in the large flabby body of a property developer and ostensibly heterosexual?
Yeah, see what it is? They crossed Stan Chera with John Waters, and now we have this guy.
Yeah.
With Graham Norton.
Yeah.
Graham Norton like diving into the machine from The Fly at the last second. You know,
says, but Bitcoin, it's already bigger than ExxonMobil, and soon it'll be surpassing the entire market cap of silver. That's not bad. That's not bad. But how about gold? How about gold? I said, let's go gold.
He's cooking. I mean,
and one day it probably will overtake gold. Based on the way that's going now, it could very well be a possibility.
I'm just in the wings of this doing like, work in some bronze. Give me the bronze material.
Yeah. Bronze, we've left bronze way in the back. We've gone for gold with Bitcoin. Hearing him say Bitcoin is really fun. I says, and I don't think you've ever seen anything like it. And most people have no idea what the hell it is. You know that, right?
So just as a note as well, I just went and watched the bit where he says Winklevoss. When he says Tyler and Cameron, he does this like ooh face. He does like an O face.
Tyler and Cameron are going to be at the party.
Ooh. He should just have a talk show.
Yeah.
You could have completely defanged him in a lot of ways if they had done that, you know.
That was the plan if he lost 2016, right? Like he wanted to he was going to do like the whole like big media thing, which would have probably included a talk show, and unfortunately he won.
Well, he wanted to lose. He was horrified when he won. Like,
yeah, he didn't seem happy.
No,
we lost the show. But he goes on though. He says, I love this. He says, they have no idea what the hell Bitcoin is. You know that, right? They don't know what it is. So what happens when they figure it out? Well, that's really going to be something.
Okay.
I love a Trump speech where he's just like, you fucking idiots love this shit, right? And they all go, yeah, we do.
It's the Crispin Bing Bang theory tweet where it's like, you love this, don't you? And they're like, our lives for you.
Yeah. He says, if America then doesn't dominate Bitcoin, then China will. And it's like, I don't think China's going to introduce Bitcoin.
China's already dominating Bitcoin. They already control most of the fucking hash rate.
Yeah, but they're not. But he says they're going to like introduce it for use. That people in China are going to be like able to. They're all going to have anonymous currency in China.
Yeah, I'm sure the government will love that.
Well, they've already been pushing the digital yuan out. I'm shocked that Trump hasn't read up on this. He usually does such a good job in his research.
What I like though, it's like the little bits. He's like, He says, you're not going to have to go to China, though. You're not going to have to learn to... How do I learn Chinese or want to learn it very quickly? I have a little granddaughter. She speaks fluent Chinese. Do you believe it?
Really?
Do you believe it? And it's a wonderful thing, but it's not easy. But don't worry, you're not going to have to do it.
We circle back to an actual use case for AI, which is videos of Donald Trump speaking Chinese, all of which are insanely funny.
I've been learning Chinese, the little owl on my phone. Very angry, he's very unfair.
Duo's not very happy with me. Should I talk to him? Should I bring Duo out? Shall we talk to Duo? Also, one of my other favorite bits was I have an uncle, Dr. John Trump. He was the longest serving professor at MIT. I think many of you would have liked him. High IQ individual.
Also, Dr. John Trump is fully Donald Trump trying to make up an alias in the moment, right?
Yeah. The only hint is that it doesn't include Barron, because all of his aliases were like John Barron. So he named his son.
So weird that he named his son after his fucking alias as well.
Yeah. It says, you're going to need to double the entire electricity that we have right now in the United States to dominate, and we'll get that done. But what we have to do is produce tremendous electric for AI as well and all the other things. Tremendous electric, including the things that you're doing.
It's an old Bolshevik slogan, right? Like tremendous electric plus Soviet power.
But we'll be creating so much electricity that you'll be saying, please, please, President, we don't want any more electricity. We can't stand it.
Well, it's great. Someone on Twitter commented on me posting that, and they were like, well, does he not understand an electricity bill? I'm like, when has he ever fucking seen a bill? Like any kind of like, even a receipt feels like it. I'd be shocked if he's like seen one. It's like, they left me a little piece of paper with all these numbers. I didn't look. I just left.
I took it, but I didn't read it. It's free paper. You could use it. You could use it. You could write on it. You could write whatever you want. Another deal for me.
Just somewhere in Trump Tower, there's like a reinforced floor holding up an archive of every receipt this man's ever been handed in his life.
With notes on it.
Yeah, they threw in the paper for me with the deal. It was free.
He puts it in his pocket with a big smile.
They said, Mr. President, we'd be honored if you had this, if you took our paper from us.
We bought it ourselves, but we'd like you to have it.
Also, I like the, in the Midwest, they just opened, it was very interesting. They opened up 2 chargers, a charger for electric cars. And I love Elon. He's great. He endorsed me, and it was a great endorsement and everything else. But not everybody has to have an electric car. Last thing. Maybe some of the people on top of the military are woke, but it's not a woke military. Not a woke military. This is not a woke. I got to see that firsthand. When I looked at what...
This is not a woke?
This is not a woke. I got to see that firsthand. When I looked at what they did or what they did for me, they were unbelievable. They did things nobody thought was possible. Our great generals and our soldiers, there's no woke. They're trying to get them to be woke, but these people are not going to go woke. And I guarantee you that. They're trying to get them to woke. They're trying to give the generals blue hair.
It's true. I've been trying to do this for a long time. Sad to say it hasn't been working.
Sneaking into military operations like Jade Helm and being like, all right, everyone suck each other off. I'm like, no, not going to do it.
Yeah.
No. But like, they're setting up to do some training, and I just like very quickly go, and what's your pronouns?
No.
My pronouns are she, her, sir. And whose land are you on, sir? Sir, we are on the Assiniboine land, sir. We acknowledge the land of the ancestors that we are on, sir.
Oh, boy. I want to be thinking about that for the rest of the day.
Woke military.
Private, I want you at the Apache renaming ceremony at 0600 hours. Pronoun checks at 0530.
Kind of did this when they renamed a bunch of the military bases, you know?
Yeah.
Because they're woke.
Yeah, they renamed Fort Bragg, and that was the last thing they ever had to do about Fort Bragg.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing bad ever happened there again.
It's good now. It's good now. We are trafficking these drugs.
Yeah, so in Vegas
on sort of ancestral land, which we respect, as we traffic the drugs over it.
There's no woke. They're trying to make them woke.
Who? How?
They're trying. I don't know. The Chinese, the Democrats, whoever. You're like
noted Chinese Democrat Mark Milley.
Yeah, your wiener kids are trying to make the military woke.
I saw this AI video of Mark Milley speaking Chinese, so I think he's woke now.
I saw this AI video of Mark Milley speaking Chinese. He had cat ears and pronouns, and I just stood up and started pacing around the room. It's like, oh my goodness.
Got so mad I had to go outside.
Oh good. Oh my goodness. Oh good gravy.
Had to open the Bible and read a bit to calm down.
Oh God, Leviticus, you always calm me down.